Hey, Carla Zen Queen here, and I am just getting my laptop plugged in. There we go. Oh, I can see again. Woohoo! All right. I'm just waiting for a few more people to join. We're going to be going to my Facebook page. My Facebook is, Facebook.com/Carla Kohlhase, Kohlhase. You could also search Carla Zen Queen, right? And you'll find me. I'm going to go over to my Facebook. We're going to talk in my Facebook. We're going to talk on my Facebook page. That's what I'm saying, rather than the chat down below. I'm not sure that I can view the chat down below as we're recording. So, again, just waiting for a few more people to hop on, and then we'll be really getting this rocking and rolling. I'm actually on my Facebook page and scrolling down because we had several people that were interested. La la la. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I just figure, who's not here can grab the replay. I just really wanted to. I've had some really big results this week. When I say big results, I think everybody that's out here trying to make money online and actually getting traffic, right? That's results. Getting views to your web page or your YouTube, or actually having people that are viewing your webinars. Those are all results, and I don't think that we always shout out our results. So I want to say that anybody that's watching, everybody that's out there on the grind, right? This is me saying peace to you, because I understand that, it's not always easy. And so I wanted to give time to shout you out. What I did last Monday was I did a little research in the search engines. I do SEO. For those that don't know who I am, I actually created a training product called SEO Sizzler. So a lot of my viewers on tonight are from that core, but very open to the public. Anyway, so, I know a little bit about keyword research, and I just did a few little steps, like, checking prices is one, and then seeing what's selling on eBay and Amazon and other areas, and what's getting searched, because it's real important to, one, be able to rank for a keyword, but then also to be able to know, is that keyword even being searched by other people? And then that's where you kind of assess. So I kind of wanted to show the steps that I did. At the same time, I created what I'm calling the 2015 hot toy list. I don't know. It's kind of an early bird thing, because I feel like if we're affiliate marketing, or if we're drop shipping, this is going to be relative. Even if you're a blogger, like, I've done product reviews for Amazon products. I've actually sold some crazy Amazon products as an affiliate. So Monday I made the move that, after researching some familiar products, I used to be a dog groomer, so it has to do with the pet niche, and it was something that I was knowledgeable about, and I knew that not the run-of-the-mill people would be knowledgeable about this particular product. I'm not willing to give up my niche just yet, but what I am willing to do is show you guys just how easy it is to figure out what is hot, what is selling, how to do the proper keyword research, and get stuff ranking for that. So I'm gonna ask on my wall. If you guys are watching this, let me know that you're on. I'm go to my wall. I'm gonna ask who's with me. Who's with me? Who's with me on this? Right. I'm actually gonna share out my screen. Screen share. We're gonna go the entire screen and share. All right. So present to everyone, and then boom. All right. So I'm on my Facebook page right now. I'm going to open up. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see. I really needed somebody backing me up here. Hey, D. I need somebody to verify that they can see my Facebook page in the video. Awesome. Hey, Corey. Are you guys just seeing the tunnel? Or are you guys seeing my whole screen here on my Facebook page? If somebody would let me know. Hi, D. Can you see my Facebook page on the screen share? Yes, I can see it. All right, that's what I need to know. Okay, I just popped up. All right, awesome. I just popped up this notepad file. Could you verify that you can see this notepad file that I have here as well? I'm not sure that this part works. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and move ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Google, and we're going to do, I have a notepad file, and I'll just copy the notepad file to you guys in the group later. But what I did was I created the top 50 hot toys for 2015. All right. So number one is something called I don't have children that play with toys anymore. So I really have no clue. I kind of chose this because I really have no clue about children's toys. And so this one is called Goldie Blocks, right? And so if you were looking to either sell Goldie Blocks as an affiliate or a drop shipper, you would want to do some research. And so that's what I'm going to show you. That's what I'm going to show you how to research this. Okay, so I just put in just the Goldie Blocks, but then you see there's some other results that come up, right? Okay, so there's Goldie Blocks in the spinning machine, parade float, National Geographic Goldie Blocks. I would look at these and look at their prices, right? I would actually take a notepad file and write down, the Goldie Blocks Girl Inventor zip line action figure, right? Okay, so $24.99 at Walmart. But let's go over here and go to Amazon, and we're gonna type that into an Amazon and see what comes up. And we're gonna go Goldie Blocks. All right. Now there's all kinds of Goldie Blocks. Okay, here's that same price, $24.99. Now here's what you're going to see. You're going to see Amazon bestsellers rank 1,575 in toys and games. This is a real decent price for this, $18.99. This Goldie Blocks and the spinning machine. But here's another Goldie Blocks that is ranking. I want you to know that even if they're ranking in the 3,000s, this is a hot product. Okay, it doesn't have to be in this top 100 or even the 100. There are, you know, hundreds of thousands of people searching Amazon daily. And so when you can find these that I usually say in the top 5,000 for real, that are being bought, right? Okay, so this is, you know, it goes down to toys and games. And then when you get into really niching it out like this is like building sets. This is where you're going to get more action. Like if you focus on building sets rather than just the Goldie Blocks, right? So let's go back to Goldie Blocks, and we're just going to put in, how about this, kids building sets. And this is what people forget. Everybody wants to rank for that Goldie Blocks, but they don't really try to rank for something like kids building sets and then adding Goldie Blocks on it, right? So you see I broke this down to 121,000 results. We already know that people are buying this, right? How do we know? Because Amazon is telling us that this is, you know, very very high ranking as far as sales go, right? And we can look and assess some things from that information. Okay, and so back over here where we put the kids building sets, Goldie Blocks, and this comes up. You're seeing Amazon results, right? Because they're in building sets. So somebody that was, say, looking to sell on Amazon rather than buy on Amazon and stay competitive would want to find one of these items at a cheaper price than what is on here, or at least, like, this is dirt cheap. Let's go look on eBay, because if sometimes the prices vary back and forth, you'll find something more expensive on eBay than it is on Amazon, and sometimes vice versa. And so yeah, I was looking for some empty capsules. So Amazon, and we're looking for Goldie Blocks. All right, so here, this is the Goldie Blocks and the parade float. My mouth is fumbling here, but check this out. Goldie Blocks and the parade float over here is $12.99, and then it looks like no doesn't look like there's any shipping. Yep, free shipping on orders over 35. Okay, so there's probably some shipping on that. But the reality is I can buy it over here for $12.99 and sell it over here for $17.99. See that? How these prices are higher than these Goldie Blocks prices on Amazon. And so we have to assume if people are searching for it on Amazon, they're probably searching for it over here on eBay as well, right? And so you can take the information. This is, you know, especially if you're doing Shopify, you can take this information. It's no different. If you know that you can get this Goldie Blocks over here for $17.99, but it's selling for, which one was it? $12.99 over here. Now you know you can get it for $12.99. You can take this and you know, copy the stuff and upload it into your Shopify store, because you can order it from Amazon and have it shipped to those people, right? Does that make sense? I'm going to ask that, if that makes sense. always looking for steals and deals. All right, I posted that. Does what I just showed on the price checking make sense? Right? Since I found it for $17.99 on eBay and I found it for $12.99, there's a really big, well, not a really big, a $5 gap where I can really set myself to pocket that. But we can even go further than that. Okay. I don't want to get away from that parade float. So we're going to go Goldie Blocks parade float. This is just checking, you know, Toys R Us. Okay, so Toys R Us even is a couple dollars more than this on Amazon, right? This is $12.99 on Amazon. It's $17.99 on eBay. On Toys R Us, it's $15.99 with the regular price of $19.99, right? And then you see I have this little Chrome extension. It's called Price Blink. And when you're on an ad site like this or a product site, it will actually give you the lowest prices all over the place, right? So we see it on Amazon for $12.99. There's people selling it used for $29.95, right? I can see that Shop.com's got it for $19.99. Sears and Kmart got Brain Toys, and these other ones have it marked up to $25, $28, $32. So somebody that doesn't know about little tools like Price Blank or doesn't have the thinking process to price check like this is really missing out. I kind of feel bad about these people over on Overstock paying, you know, $28.70 for a product that we see right here for $12.99. And so this is a real big opportunity, and this is what this whole list is going to consist of. This is a real big opportunity to, one, somebody could purchase a bunch of these, right? You could go back over to Amazon. They have 8 of these left. So you could buy these up and then, you know, resell them obviously for more, you know, shipping them yourself. You can also take your chances. I've done this quite a bit, right? Ordered, you know, threw a product up just to see if it would sell and keep it, you know, pretty competitive. When you can see that, sure, Amazon and eBay have it pretty low priced, but then you go over here and see these retail spots, you really can compete with these higher prices. This is kind of what I did. It's not always the low ones that sell. Sometimes people are looking at these low prices. I'm kind of leery. I know that there's some places in China that are doing a lot of knockoffs. What people don't really realize is that a lot of the stuff that we have here in the United States for sale is really made in China and then brought here to the manufacturers and then branded and resold to us marked up like this, right? And so when we can go back and cut out a lot of these middlemen and get straight from the source, it's even better. And so there's some of that going on. Understand, it's not always knockoffs. There are manufacturers of you know, electronics and whatnot before they're branded, say by Sony, big brands that somebody, you know, with quite a bit of knowledge could actually go in and learn how to brand those. We watched Nate do that with those wheelie things. And so with that, I think I've showed plenty here with the Goldie blocks, right? I'm gonna check back here and Dee's saying yes, so cool. What I created was a list of 50 items, and they're all kids' toys. We were just talking about Nate's wheelies, and I'm going to show you something. They're actually called IO Hawks. So let's go paste and search on these IO Hawks. They're like, look at this. They're $4.80. You're going to die when I show you this, right? Okay, these IO Hawks. They're $480 on eBay. You're seeing this, right? Okay. Let's go over to here, Amazon. It's an intelligent personality machine. It's actually for balancing, right? So now we've seen this. We've seen some of our mentors actually getting these and branding them to themselves. Look at this price on here, $987.99. Now you're gonna crap when I show you this. There's this site, if you've never heard of it, look at this. The next lowest price on this item is $1,499.99 with free shipping. So let's look at that real quick. Brookstone has it for $14.99. Right? You guys are gonna die when I show you this. Okay, I'm gonna go over to this site called Alibaba. If you've never heard of Alibaba, some people frown on this because you're importing from other countries, but this is where a lot of the, hey, my chips, some just popped in, where people are outsourcing or finding suppliers for a lot of items. I've got a little bit of a cough. Okay, so I'm gonna go IO Hawk. And you can see that these run 300 to 340 and that you can order one, right? Some of these have minimum order pieces like this. Excuse me. Here's some. And so something like this, you can actually get, it says a penny to $225 each. Excuse me. So these, here, let's click this one because this one has them, and you can order, minimum order is one piece, and they're about $170 to $180 per piece. So, sorry. So this is something that, if you're comfortable in ordering from China, I have ordered from Alibaba before. This particular company, the Shenzhen Trident Technology Company, actually is a supplier for a lot of familiar products in the United States that we would see all over the place. And what I'm saying is that companies, like you see that this one doesn't even have the IO Hawk branding on it, right? These are unbranded. So somebody, with a good chunk of change could order, say, 100 of these, brand these out. And as we saw in these prices of these IO Hawks, sell them in upwards of $1,000, or like in the case up here, Brookstone, $1,500. This is crazy. So I really got to looking actually the product, the product that I'm selling in the pet niche. I'm actually sourcing from Alibaba and getting ready to brand that out. And really, it's just because I found it so dirt cheap that I can push it out under my brand for pennies on the dollar, right? And so I'm going to be saving people like 2/3 of what they're paying for a product, and people are buying it, right? It's just crazy. Now, some of these, let me go back to my list. Like I said, I'm not sure that you can see my list, but I'm going to read a couple off to you. Goldie Blocks, the IO Hawk, the Play All Day Elmo, the Slime Bath, Uber Tube, and D, you're going to laugh at this Uber Tube. And Corey, you're up there in Minnesota, so I know, Minnesota people do a lot of tubing in the summertime on the rivers. And it's so funny because this is just your, let me poke it in here. It's just your typical inner tube, like your old time, like your regular old inner tube, just your plain old inner tube. But it's so funny. They're calling it an Uber tube. Look at this. It's not even on Amazon. Shh, you guys just got a secret. UberTube kids. What? Really? Ooh. Okay, so this product is not even on Amazon. I'm gonna bop over to eBay. Because like I said, what I did was the keyword research. I can show you some of that. I thought it just easier. Not coming up. UberTube. No, it's not a net gator. All right, let me go back and get out of Alibaba. And we're gonna do the Google search for the UberTube. It's not closed. Right. Here it is, kids' toys. Still not showing the UberTube. UberTube. Why? UberTube, inner tube. So that's all it is. It's just this inner tube. Reinvented. The classic rubber inner tube. Right? Now, I know that sounds really stupid, but people like my age know how these were just ridiculous, right? The inner tubes, they're so, I don't want to say disposable, but yeah, they kind of are. And so they're coming in little packages like this. But these are coming. They're back. This is going to be a trending product come holiday time. Don't ask me why I know. It's because I did the keyword research. So let's do some keyword research now that I'm sure I got your attention with. This product is going to be a hot Christmas toy, right? It's not on eBay yet, and it's not on Amazon yet. Okay, so let's do some research on this UberTube. UberTube. Okay. I'm gonna take this E off. Okay. So with this UberTube inner tube, there's only 779 results. Okay, that means that probably not a lot of people searching for this just yet. But there's only 779 results. So somebody that's publishing content right now, because I know that Corey and Dee are watching, I can say that you guys know how to rank for this. I'm confident that both of you could outrank 779 results, right? Let's take away the inner tube piece of it and do some real search. There's still only 4,090 results, right? Again, I'm going to say that I know both of you are qualified to outrank. You know, obviously you're not going to outrank right here, right here, right here. That is the company, but definitely, you know, right in here. Here's somebody that's already on top of what I'm talking about. Best Christmas toys, right? So, somebody's onto the same ideas that I'm onto, right? So this whole list is very similar to that. I want you to see that really it has to do with the search result and the fact that some of these toys are just launching, and some of them are classics like this. Some of them, like I know my son's 19, so you know this was a real hard list to come up with because I have a teenager, not little kids, or not even grade school kids. But so I kind of went into what's happening in the world right now. So like, what movies are out? Well, I know the Ant-Man movie came out, and so the Ant-Man Ant Farm, as silly as that sounds to me. Same with some Star Trek laptop bag. I was really surprised at that. There's a Tribble purse. Again, I'm gonna say I'm of an age where I remember watching Star Trek with my dad, and I know all about the Tribbles, and so Tribble purse. And some of that's coming back, right? The Star Trek, the Star Wars, you know, Batman, Ant-Man, Iron Man, the Hulk. You know, some of these are real classic. Legos. When you get into Legos and you get into you know, some of the trending movies, Jurassic World just came out, and so you'll see Lego follow suit. They want to make money. They want to make money, kind of piggybacking the Jurassic World popularity or the Scooby-Doo popularity, right? And so I'm always looking for those new Lego kits because the kids are always looking for them. What else do I have on here? There are these VTech GoGo Smart Wheels Ultimate RC Speedways. I used to have a racetrack when I was younger. But some of these are really cool. Some of them are for littler kids. Some of them are for older kids. There's really a big variety in here. All of them are very rankable. All of them are going to be popular at Christmas time. I'm going to I'm going to put this into a PDF so it's easier to look at rather than a notepad file. Again, you can search in Google for the results, but the reality is where do we find out if people are really searching for these keywords? And so we can go right into, if you've ever sat in on any Bing training or AdWords training, you're going to know what I'm talking about in here, but maybe you don't know that this tool is in here. I'm logging into Google AdWords. I don't really run ads from here. I've done some Bing ads, but I do use some of the keyword tools in here to check and see about popularity. So let's go to the keyword planner. And this is going to take a minute or two. Okay, so I can search for new keywords. So I'm going to put in Uber. Okay. Not to worry about that. United States, all languages, Google, negative keywords, blah, blah, blah. Get ideas. Really what we're looking for is average monthly searches. 1,640. There's high competition. Suggested bid is $1.40. Right? So this is a lot of searches. You might not think so. Let me pull up a calculator. And I'm going to go 1,640 searches divided by 30 days equals 54.6 people. But I'm going to say that somebody that is searching for that exact word is already ready to purchase. And that's one of the things that you really need to know about how, people's search habits. Are they searching for the brand? Are they searching for the brand, or are they searching for alternatives? And so this is what the keyword planner does, is gives you the other inflatable rubber tubes, the other alternative words that come up for that, right? So because this is this rubber hose, we obviously know it's really not a rubber hose, but it's a tube, so this really wouldn't be relevant to this. Let's try the Goldie blocks, because you're going to see that they've got bigger searches. Okay, so we see back here in November, we see September of last year, 50,890 searches. That's a lot. And then it grew in October, because look, where are we at right now? We're in September. I always tell people that you need to be looking ahead to these holidays, because look at how they jumped up. They literally quadrupled from September to November, the searches. So somebody, again, you can see May, June, July, August, these are progressively going up again if, right, they're already ahead of last year at this time. And so this number we can easily presume is going to quadruple just like it did last year. And so we can go down here and find alternative keywords like this. Whether you're doing Bing ads to get your sales, it doesn't even matter, right? Somebody that's searching for these exact keywords, see, high, 53 cents. I would bid on this because the average monthly searches is 70. That's still 2 per day, 53 cents per click if they bought something, or if I'm actually shooting them an Amazon affiliate link, or sending them to my Shopify store. Chances are that whatever they purchase from an affiliate link or whatever, it's gonna put more money in my pocket than that 53 cents. But so understanding that you want to make sure that they're getting searches before you're bidding on them. This is all, the all telling. This is where you find out. Let's go. It was a parade float, right? Parade float that we found for such a low price. And so we can see that right here that it has an average monthly search of 28,500. That's the one that was for $12.99 on, where was it? On it was $12.99 on Amazon here. No, it was $12.99 on eBay. Nope, it was $17.99 and $12.99 on Amazon. Yeah, here it is. Goldie Blocks and the Parade for $12.99. So somebody like see what I'm saying? Somebody purchasing this and understanding this, right? 43 cents. For 43 cents, I can bid on the keyword, the exact keyword that somebody is, searching for to find this product, and literally place my content under their eyes. Does that make sense? When you're talking about ranking, it's as simple as, I have a couple of sites I'm going to show you. This one's gonna look ugly because it's made for mobile. So I'm on a laptop, so it's going to look funky. It's going to be kind of blurred out because these images look big from the laptop. But this is an Amazon affiliate site. And as you see, these actually go straight to Amazon. I did this in a real easy way, but I also know where I can buy these backpacks below this cost price. And I've worked with several people. This is not the only site like this that I have. I have another one where we hit not necessarily stuff that I want to sell, but stuff that is trending, and so it's sellable for me. Again, these are affiliate sites, but they're built from the keyword information, right? I'm researching not only in Google AdWords, but in Google. I'm doing it in Google search, and then researching in Google AdWords because I want to know that, yes, people are searching for the term I'm using. So let's go back to something as simple as, I have a blog post called Make 100 a Day Blogging. And so we're going to see how many people actually search for that term, because I know I ranked #1 for that term. Not #1, but on the first page, right? And so very relevant, but not the exact terms, right? These are relevant terms, but not the exact ones. And so I think I showed some in Google one time, but I'm going to show it again, how you would find out the exact terms. So like, even though I'm ranking for the exact term, make 100 a day blogging, If nobody's searching for that, nobody's going to find it, right? So while I'm ranking for it, and that's great, nobody's searching for it. So how would I find that out? So if we go 100, I put quotations there if you didn't see that, 100, it's make 100-day blogging right here. And, well, that's me, but that's not what I was talking about. And how? I don't know. Make 100 a day. I'm looking for my particular blog post. Here it is. Okay, so I actually had to put in how to make 100 a day blogging. But so here it is. But I go over here and really with the quotation marks, here was the key. With the quotation marks, there are only 10 results for that term, 10 exact results. And so, I know that people will eventually be looking for how to make 100 a day blogging, right? We can see that there's results for that. There's only 10 of them, though. There's only 10 actual results. And that was one of the reasons that I chose to write this blog post about how to make 100 a day blogging. Even though people aren't really searching for that exact term, I still come up in these, I call them, I don't want to call them passive results, but they are passive results, in these broad results. And so one of the things that tells me is that Google's not only looking for this exact term, but it's looking for relative terms. The general search results that we're getting, even though they're so high, the 382,000, is that million? It's million, I believe. To be able to pop up on the first page, right, 382 million results is huge. And these guys are banking on the same thing as John Chow. If you don't know who John Chow is, John Chow's a big blogger. He's had that posted since 2012, right? And so banking on the same thing. Somebody's going to come along and read that. Somebody's going to come along eventually and search that out. And so that's what we're trying to do with every blog post that we publish. But at the same time, when I'm showing you, my sites, we can go, what's one that I know that's ranking? Dark chocolate goji berries. All right, it sounds really silly. I have them on my site, and I know that my site at one point, not so certain if it's still sitting there. I don't publish a lot from that site. It does get picked up in some searches. All right, I can't. Dark chocolate. Right, which just tells me that site doesn't really have, I haven't worked for the authority on that site like I have with my earned income site. So I want to say that there's not, while there's some stuff ranking over there, there's not a lot ranking. So Google's not giving it the authority over here. Let's see if I can find it with exact results. So that's what I do when I want to find exact results for that exact term, is put the quotation marks around there. And you see there's just really not a lot of results. It's not that people aren't searching for this stuff. People are searching for this stuff. There's not a lot of people publishing stuff for dark chocolate goji berries, right? But we know that people are buying them online. How do we know? Let's go over to Amazon and see. You're just gonna dark chocolate. And that's what I'm saying. You can literally sell anything. Okay, so here's dark chocolate goji berries. Let's click on it, and we're going to scroll down, and we're going to see that this is number 14 in groceries and gourmet food, candy, chocolate, fruits, nuts, snacks, fruits, right? So here you go. How does Carla pick hot products? Just like that, right? I know that's, I don't know if that's explainable, right? What I did was I showed you dark chocolate goji berries. We can do these, remove these, and there's lots of results, right? There's not really a lot of results, 227,000. So when I see 227,000, the first question I ask myself is, can I rank for that term? Absolutely. Is it highly competitive? Yes, we got Brookside Chocolate in there, Amazon in there, Amazon in there. Somebody like Corey would say, hey, there's no video, right? And so there's another hot tip. Somebody that, you know, has some images and made a video, it's going to pop right up in here for dark chocolate goji berries. You're going to get the traffic because nobody else has done a video. Let's go over to videos and see if there is a video. Actually, there are people making them themselves, right? These are old, 2012. This is earlier in March. But, you know, again, not a lot of results. But we go to Amazon and we see this is a hot seller that is not really saturated in the search engine. So I'm going to ask you guys, was that hot? Was that hot? And do you think you can do the same? Right? This is really what I want to know. Is it easy enough that you can do the same? It's not some magic trick that I have. It really is that simple. Being able to just go into Google and Amazon and eBay. Let's go over to eBay and see if they got any dark chocolate goji berries. Watch this. There's not going to be any over here. Now look at this. These are the same brand of dark chocolate goji berries. Hold up here. Okay, these are the same brand of dark chocolate goji berries. The Himalaya. Okay, and on eBay, they're $14.18. $12, $13.49. Oh, here's one for $9.68. Did you see what I'm saying? These, look at this. Over here, you can buy them for $5.29. That very same brand. I guarantee you it's the same. Oh, no, it's 2-ounce size, the 6-ounce size. But you get my idea. Where if I can find it here for $9.68, and this stuff is selling over here, it's crazy. There's one more tip that I wanted to show you guys. eBay's most watched. You may or may not know about this. I'm just going to flip over there. eBay's most watched. I'm going to show you another. I think I'm going to show you one more cool trick with just searching these. What we need to remember is, like, eBay is a search engine in and of itself. Amazon's a search engine in and of itself. Again, remember this little price blink, because these dark chocolate goji berries for $9.68 are $3 to $5 more in other places, if not more, right? And so, totally, again, something that can be marked up, and it's not overly saturated, and is number 14 on Amazon, right? So I'm just going to keep popping out these hot tips. I was going to show you one more. Amazon or not Amazon, it's watchcount.com. Excuse me. And let's just go into Pet Supplies. Right? And so, what did we find? Cat scratch furniture. This is another one of those ridiculous things, right? I don't even like cats, but I'm pretty certain that I could sell some cat towers just based on the fact there's 5,030 watchers and there's been 8,037 sales. So let's go like this. And we're going to take it over into Google. And Google's just going to tell you, right? Okay. Now I want you to see this title. Nobody is going to search for this whole thing. Okay, so we're probably going to take off the deluxe. We're going to go 52-inch cat tree. We're going to take out tower, condo. You see what they do with these titles is they're packing in the keywords. Okay, 52-inch new cat tree condo scratch. Okay, we'll go with that one. We changed it up a little, but it's really the same thing, right? You're gonna find that because we changed up the keyword, that there's not as much results. Right now, Amazon is here, and Amazon is here, and Amazon is here, here, right? But one thing that I noticed is that Amazon does not have a sponsored ad. Okay, that may or may not be a good thing. But usually, if Amazon doesn't have a sponsored ad, they're not on that on top of the keywords. So then what do? We go over here to Amazon and let's scroll down and see how popular this item is. And we go, well, it's 38,812 in pet supplies. But when we niche it down to activity trees, right? It's number 146 in pet supplies, cats, beds, furniture, activity trees. Okay? So we see this for $61.49. Over here on eBay, it is $47.95. 47.61. Feel me? So when it's $61.49 over here and it's selling like this, absolutely something that you could poke into your Shopify store, right? And mark it up. Because you can get it from Amazon for $47.95 plus free shipping. And so I would hope that this kind of makes the research just a little bit easier, right? It doesn't have to be real complicated. So let's go into toys. This one, with the toys, you can switch this out, right? If you want to look at the most popular toys in the UK, Australia, Canada. I don't know people are marketing to other countries. I usually stay in the US. This is another one that's really big, drones. I don't have this on this list, but it is something that Jeremy and JR and I did a hangout. I think Candace was on too. But this was a tip that I dropped to people. These drones, again, really, I don't want to say high ticket, but they are, right? And these are something that, let's go take this over to Alibaba, right? Alibaba, and see if we can't find where it's manufactured from. And search. And it's too big, so the UAV. We'll take out all that piece of it. All right. So this is a DJI Phantom. it's not really going to give us that whole same. You kind of sometimes have to search a little bit, because we're used to seeing the branded. This is branded DJI Phantom, right? We're used to seeing it branded, and so you just kind of go back and forth. What is that? Well, it looks like that, right? And I can take a closer look at it, right? I can go back over here and really take a look at this on eBay. Can't really tell, right? Because the packaging is going to be a little bit different. Here we go. Phantom series. Look at this. This item costs $95 plus shipping. But look at this. You got it for $95 on Amazon, but you see these ridiculous prices elsewhere. And so don't be afraid to buy something for $95 or publish something that is more competitive with these other places, knowing that you can get it for this price. When I see things like this is great opportunity. But it makes me want to buy a million domains, right, and have a million niche sites. But this really is how easy it is to sell online. Somebody that has the SEO knowledge that we have within the SEO Sizzler community, or any affiliate sales knowledge via blogging or content publishing, could just tear this up. I wanted to let you know too that some of this does need upfront money. It just depends on like Amazon. I know Amazon holds your monies for 2 weeks. Sometimes they hold it for longer, depending on if you've got complaints or late shipping. I haven't really gotten into Shopify. I did start a Shopify store, but have been really focusing on getting these lists together for you guys. But at the same time, selling on Amazon. I'm still doing the affiliate marketing, blogging, and then the video consulting we have going on. So really a lot going on, but a lot coming in. And that's what I want to say. I'm one that I have the time, but my hope is that the little tips that I gave you tonight and this list, if you're doing toys, I'm going to make some more of these lists, because it's real easy for me just to bop from Google to Amazon to eBay, and then check them in the Google Ad Planner, and just it's almost like magic being able to pick these products that I already know will sell, right, at a higher price. Like this is $188. Again, we saw this for an outrageous amount. There's the goji berries. Same thing. Some of these are going to be real easy to mark up. Some of them are not. And so again, some of it's test and try. You don't know until you know, but definitely, something like this that you can get for $188 or $130 is a big, that's a big spend. If somebody just bought one, right, you're talking about, I don't do math very well, like an 800% markup on that. It's crazy not to. So I just hope that we're not sitting around wondering what to sell, or really being picky about what we sell. Let me go back over my Facebook. But question, do you get individual niche sites, or do you have one general site that is more of an all-around site to promote anything you want? Awesome tips. Thanks, Dee. Corey, like I just said, I'm one where I would really like, a bunch of individual niche sites. But no, what if you had, like what I'm talking about with the kids' toys, right? Let's go domain search. What about you know, just hot 2015 Christmas toys. I do have one site. I don't have anything published on it, but kind of like you're saying, I wanted a broad domain. So it's just what is it? Z Deals. It's like ZEE Deals. I think I have it forwarded to my Insanity page. So like if you put in hot 2015 Christmas toys, you're already gonna see there's 16 million results. But so like Christmas toy site, hottoyguide.info, got brain toys. You know, somebody like me, you know, I'm probably not going to do it. But here's a tip: rather than starting a website, fan pages. This is where fan pages. I'm going to show you my scuba site. Scuba. I started this one back in January when Jermaine launched AZ Beast. And so I've done some paid ads here. But you're going to crack up at the paid ads that I've done here. Because scuba divers do everything under the water, right? And so one of the things that I was looking for high ticket items to be able to sell to scuba divers. And scuba diving stuff, like watch this. You go to my about, and you go to the link to the website for this, hit the Google shortened link, and it goes to Amazon, dude. Right? So my website for my fan page is actually a shortened affiliate link. Haha. But one of the main things that I push into paid ads on here is the GoPro Hero cameras, because to get these underwater shots, you need an underwater camera, and it's the best of the underwater cameras. And if you go over to Amazon, and you go to GoPro Hero. I don't even care which version, right? GoPro Hero. Look at that. They got the GoPro whole accessory kit. Okay, so here's the GoPro Hero starter bundle. #1 bestseller, $139. Right? I'm gonna show you something else. If you go over to Alibaba, GoPro Hero. You're gonna find they're waterproof. These are just the kits that go around them. Battery, venting exposure tripod. These are all stuff that goes with the GoPro. But let's go see if we can't find the camera itself. Because it's here, we're just not going to find it. All right, I know how to do this. And we're going to go underwater. Aha. And we're going to see a whole bunch of, look at this. So super slim, similar to the GoPro Hero. The reason that they say similar to the GoPro Hero is because, again, these are manufacturers of these items. They get shipped to, you know, somebody like you or I buys them, but actually like Sony, excuse me, Sony or Samsung or GoPro Hero, and they brand them. So when you see this, excuse me, and you can go back over and look at the Hero, go back over and look at this. Here's this camera. Close that out. Here's the Hero. Here's this camera. Here's the Hero. Where's this camera? Okay. This is $41, $139, right? So pretty powerful. Some of these, if you do any ordering from Alibaba, it's kind of confusing. I have ordered from here. You just have to watch, like the minimum order, and then sometimes the shipping. Let's go to this. Sometimes the shipping is lengthy. Looking for one that you can buy just one piece. 20 pieces, 20 pieces. Look at that. $36.50. Again, just like anything else, right? You're just gonna want to check reviews on the suppliers. Again, you're gonna want to check the prices within. Like, look at this one for $18. Are you kidding me? Because some of these are going to be knockoffs, right? Let's look at this 2-inch screen. This totally looks like the GoPro. If you've ever seen a GoPro, all right? And so, see this? And so this is kind of where I got this idea where, what am I going to sell scuba people? Well, scuba gear is expensive. The GoPro Hero camera is the main thing that I push there. And so it's real targeted, right? Not only can I sell my scuba gear people, my scuba diver stuff, I wanted to be able to move outside of just the scuba gear. So the GoPro Hero was real easy because it's an underwater camera. But check this out. Couldn't I also sell travel to these people? Because most people don't have, scuba diving places in their backyard like I do. So that's another cool tip. I hope that answers your question, Corey, with, the websites. You can use, general areas like fan pages. You can also build them out on you can also build them out on the free blogs like Weebly, Blogger. I mean, if we don't want to buy a million domains and we're just looking to hit people at Christmas time, right? Kind of doing a hit and run with the mad rush at holiday time. That would be the way to do it, right? Or to have a generic domain, like I said, the ZDLs. But really being able to peruse these major search engines like Amazon and eBay and Google, and then our tools. I mean, because this is free. Google AdWords is free. You just go search. I hope I made this real clear. You can just search and see what are people searching for. If they're not searching for your term, it's going to give you other terms, right? Based on what you typed. Okay, so see, how to make 100 a day from home is starting to get some searches. I just noted that, ways to make 100 a day. So these are all, this again is just a really another killer tip right here. Because like I showed you, John Chow blogged, how to make 100 a day blogging in 2012. And we know that people are continually going to search. So these low and medium competition keywords that are in here right now, these, because the internet is just growing, so these are going to grow. So when you can post something like that sticks, back it up with a video, it's just a matter of time. Hopefully you have something behind it that's purchasable and monetized yourself in some way. I'm going to go back to my Facebook page, and I see Jeremy's popped in with us. That's great. Shopify is great for that. You're right, Dee. And that's what Shopify is going to turn into too, another major search engine. Some of the bulk things, right? I don't think that people are really thinking about bulk. but somebody could really monetize like this Alibaba in a way like I would like. I'm just gonna say it. The plugins that we have for like Amazon, I don't see them for Alibaba. This has not really been as tapped into as say Amazon or eBay or Craigslist, right? And so I really see Alibaba coming up in that area. I know that they're working really hard uh, with their customer service because it is sometimes difficult communicating properly with people that speak a foreign language, more so than what we're really used to. Um, but yeah, pretty neat stuff. I also have another list I'm going to give out later this week because I don't have it all together. I'm going to copy this toy list to you guys because I know you guys are excited about getting this. I'm going to put it into a PDF and then get it into the group and then send it to each of you individually that were on the Hangout. I really appreciate you guys showing up. I'm going to go back here and ask if anybody has any questions. Anyone have a question? Are you clear on how to get hot dogs? Just a reminder, not to forget to use those fan pages, right? I have several. I have one for scuba. I have one for poodles. I have one that's kind of generic, dog wash, right? Grooming, dog supplies, that type of stuff. I try to stay in my niche, like the dog niche, but I don't always, right? Sometimes I go for things that are selling, and then I find a way. I think the GoPro Hero was a really good example. When I see that this is a hot selling electronic, and then how can I apply this to one of my likes? And the scuba page was a really good way to do that. Let me show you what I pushed out on Pampered Poodles today. You guys might laugh, but it's that time of year. That's another thing, trending seasonal stuff. We know what's coming up, October, November, December, so we should be on top of it. And if you see this beautiful little peacock dog, right? Okay, now it really seems funny. Look at that. See, I did a paid ad. Why? Because this is so targeted. It's not even funny. I already know that I'm going to sell some of these. When did I post this? I posted this September 11th. Okay, I see. That's not when I boosted it. I posted it September 11th, but I just boosted it, I want to say, either yesterday or today. Why? Because it's goofy and Halloween is coming. And so if I push one of these out per day for the next 6 weeks, I'm guaranteed to sell some pet costumes. But because this is a pet page, I don't have to just target it to poodles, right? But poodles is really targeted in rather than dogs, right? Dogs is kind of broad. And so when I bring it into a specific breed of dog, like poodles, and then why would I aim this at poodles? Well, as a dog groomer, I know what the most groomed dogs are, right? And they happen to be poodles and Shih Tzus. And those are usually the types of dogs that also their owners would be apt to put them into a costume, right? They're kind of foofy, if you will. When I ran my ad, I ran it, I'm going to show you here. I ran it when I first started it, I ran it towards men and women, right? And then it came back that like 89% of the engagement on my page was coming from women, and I'm like, right? No guy is gonna come in here and put this on his little dog. He's just not gonna do his dog like that. But us women, we would do a Fifi like this in a heartbeat. At least I would, right? So you're gonna see that I did target it out to poodles and Bichons or poodle cross breeds, right? Um, really hitting that poodly curly thing. This is actually a Bichon. But so again, you see what's going on here already. People are sharing it. I've got 1 comment, 9 post likes, 2 link clicks, and then the people that it's really targeted into this 45 to 65 women, right? And this, I already know this is gonna sell. It looks really stupid, but it's due to really understanding my knowledge in the pet industry, and then targeting those people that I know are gonna put something like this on their dog. And then I asked this question: would your dog wear this? Right? I didn't ask, would you put this on your dog? I asked, would your dog wear this? And the reason is because they're gonna answer for their dog, right? Here, Shirley Furman says yes, her dog would wear that, right? Because it's not about the pet owner. You have to know these goofy people, right? So I'm gonna like this because I think it's funny. Now the question is, would I put that on my dog? Absolutely not. And I think that people do this are kind of crazy, but doesn't mean that I won't feed their crazy. So with that, I appreciate you guys for coming and checking out the hangout. I'm gonna get the kids list to you guys in the chat in the group. If you're watching this as a replay or you're catching this on Google Plus somehow or on YouTube, I guess we're streaming to YouTube as well. I can be found on Facebook. It's Facebook / Carla CARLA Kohlhase KOHLHASE, or you can search Carla Zen Queen in Google and you can find me all over the place. I also have training for SEO where I teach people how to set up their websites, their blogs, how to get their blogs ranked. And this is one of the trainings that will go in our back office. Peace, you guys. Thanks for showing up. I don't know how to find the stop button.